I'm a new leader in an organization and responsible for plus 100 people. How do I motivate people that are long term in the company to innovate themselves? Good question as well. So, how do you motivate people that are long term in a company? Often, the challenge with the long term in the company is not that the people don't want to innovate. It's often that they have seen a lot of tries and a lot of errors in the past, or they haven't been allowed to do certain things. And that's not just about innovation. I think it's a lot as well about normal business topics or projects they wanted to do. So, I think I guess you are a leader in this perspective. So it's really about number one is how do you lead people? If you want to motivate them, it's all about how do you work with them on a daily basis? How do you enable them to do things? If you're a micromanager, it's not going to help you. So it's really important how do you empower the organization and specifically the people that are reporting to you to be innovative. And that means you delegate responsibilities. You delegate the responsibilities of basically their job description. Often we have a job description and then the manager is not allowing the people to take decisions as part of their job description because yeah, we're a big organization, we have processes we need to follow and so on and so on. So it's really about step back as a leader and have a look and what are you delegating? Are you delegating tasks to your employees or are you delegating the whole role description? And then when you have delegated the role description or want to delegate that role description, look at how do you give them as well the resources, not just giving them responsibility. How do you give them the resources? And that's kind of a thing you need to work out with the direct reports is find out what resources they need. So when they want to innovate, that they can innovate and that they basically can decide themselves where to allocate specific resources. And that can be money, people, informations, whatever on resources that is needed. I think these are key points. And then, of course, I mean, just provide support. Leadership is all about supporting your people to grow. It's all about helping the organization to move and empower the organization. It's not about you taking control of the organization. And I know it's very, very difficult specifically in the large organization because it's organizational silos. Let's say it's a public company. They have big responsibilities. So it links always to the company culture. If the company culture is not there yet, which I think every company should be to be future fit, you can do that on small scale. You work with your team, you empower your team members, and then you let them innovate on a daily basis and really stepping back as your responsibility. I've had a very, very good mentor and a manager in the past who said, when I was promoted in another leadership role, he was saying, now you need to forget what you have done because you have been in a specific area where you know everything yourself. Now you lead this area and you need to forget that because your employees, your team members are there to do the task. And if you always step in and tell them what and how to do it, they will never start moving in the right direction and they always kind of step back and wait for your decision. So it's very, very much about give them the power to decide as well. And let them do mistakes. I think that's key part of that as well.